Right, the cylinder head of the trx350 is coming up alright. Gave that a quick decoke. Probably still a wee bit of carbon in there. The seats don't look too bad. You should grind it. Now that's one of the exhaust valves. What I do, my method to clean it up is, I've still not got a bench for this. In with that. Just take it looking single handed. That, then just on with the drill, start it up. Right, that's the exhaust valve just been cleaned up. I've got the majority of the carbon off. And obviously that's showing a wee bit pitted, but that'll come out with the grinding. So I've got another valve today. Oh. This was a bike that came in yesterday. Kawasaki trx350F. Engine was making a strange noise. This has had somebody else done a rebuild in this recently, and I thought the noise. Look at this. Let's see if you can see anything odd with this. One of the cam gears, somebody's decided to MIG weld them on. That bit was lying in the sump. So this other one as well, welded on. Never seen that before. Yeah, right, back to this. So that's that done. I've got a inlet valve today, and it'll be a case of I'll get that another wee clean up. I'll get this through the parts washer, and I'll get the valves grounded. Right, I'm back onto the Honda trx350. I've been waiting on parts. The gasket says taking forever. I've cleaned up the valves. I'm just grinding them in. The actual valve seats themselves aren't bad at all. They're not bad, and I've had most of the top end of the engine through the ultrasonic cleaner, and it's came up brilliant. So I'm just gonna, I've already ground these two exhaust valves in. Let's see. Seats are looking good. So I've done that. After I've done these, you want to get a bit of a dab of Brasso on the valve and just give it a couple of turns, and you should get, I'll show you, you should get a black line all the way around. Right, on with this. Got to grind that inlet valve in. Now there's two grades of grinding paste. You've got the coarse and the fine. Obviously it depends how badly pitted the valve seats are, so I'm just using the fine on this. So we'll get a wee bit of that. Didn't go OTT with this. You don't want it gone everywhere. So it's just a dot every wee bit. I usually put a wee bit of paraffin or something in that, just in the valve stem. And you go. You can actually hear it cutting. safe out getting a drill on the other end of this. If my old service manager seen you doing that, he would have your bollocks. That's when a service manager in a garage actually knew about cars. Now they're just pen pushers. Well, maybe not them all. Keeps your arms warm. Let me just give that a little check. That'll be a car trailer away past. That's looking good. You can see when it's starting to make a difference. It's sort of goes a grey, a matte grey colour. I say that's not bad at that, really. It's exhaust valves that took a wee bit grinding, but I think the biggest problem with this was the build up of carbon. It's just the valves weren't seating right because there was that much carbon in the thing. I reckon that's maybe a lot of short running or just the age of the thing. Right, I'll get that next one done. Right, that's how the valve's ground in. Right, what I'll do is just see, I'll check it with a wee bit of brasso. Just a spot onto the valve, put it in, couple of wee turns, and you should see a black line. I'll move with this camera a bit too close. A black line all the way round. That's good for me. Next stage is putting the valve springs all back on. New valve stem oil seals. Right. I'll get the rest of them checked. Right, this is me just putting the valves back in the cylinder head. I've got the inlets in. I thought, well, may as well just do a quick wee video. We're putting exhaust valves in, new valve stem oil seals, and you've got the metal, which you could call that a washer there. That's obviously to protect the alloy for the spring. Right. Now when I put them in, you just give them a wee oil, the actual valve stem. This is a tool I bought off of Amazon. I've got a spring compressor there, but I think it came off the arc. So this was £15. It seems to do the job alright. I want to see that now. So after a good start. Right, I dropped the cap off it. There's some valve springs I've got they're tightly wound at one end. These are just the same other way around. Right, so I put that in. Oh, just we dropped out again. This can be a bit fiddly like. It can be. Right, just gently tighten that up. You know why over tighten that and damage the spring? Is that a good camera angle? Yeah, it's free. I'll let you see the other angle. Just gone in, yeah. The way I can press the spring right down because you could damage it. And then again, an advantage to doing that anyway, because the wee collets, you're better if you just get it so it's just enough so the collets sit in the foot, try fall out. I reckon if that's a good colour, I think you can see that. You can see that. Right. So I would say that was far enough. Yeah. Like that. Now this is the tricky bit. Now what I do, plain screwdriver, try and get one that's no magnetised, because that doesn't really work. I got a wee big, thick grease in it. I'm not a good angle at this at all. So just, I'm stretching here. No, I can't really see that. That's better. Nice. One in. That went in quite easy. Per change. I didn't think I was going to get selling the head gasket for this. I ordered one for a Honda, then they said they were no longer available. Oh. Get in. Give that a little wipe. That'd be a better. There's a better angle there. That came out there, it's just getting tightened a wee bit. There we go. Just looking that off. You have to watch, if that's there not right, this can come flying out and the collet's going to outer space. That's right in. Once you've finished, once you've done all them, you get onto the flat of the bench, support it, and you give them a tap, a light tap with a hammer on top of the valves, just to make sure the collets are sitting right in that cap. Right, I'll get the other one done. I may as well just show the top one as well. Right, so that's just sort of entered on. Just gently wind it in. Make sure you've got the metal washer on. That's next door, well, a bench grinder. I think the walls on these workshops are wafer thin. Right, so I've got that. No, that's not a good position, that is it? Maybe better if that was like that. Not better. There we go. Right. So I've got that. The thing is, that goes sort of off centre a wee bit, so you have to just juggle it. Right. That's that one in. So you can do it and try and turn that so the actual that's not bad at all. Oop. Let's try to escape. I'll actually try and move that one around a bit, because that would, if I can get that. Right, so when you've got about 16 of these to do in a cylinder head, that's when it gets a bit sort of boring. Right, that's looking good. See that? Yep. Right, just carefully unwind it. Oh, just dropped out of your handle again. I like to see my old valve stem, valve spring compressor. This thing was, it was probably good in its daylight, but this is just a cheap thing off Amazon. I think it was 12, 15 pound or something. Does the job. Right. Looking good. Right, I'll get that. The device, that's just gently held in the vise as well. It's no, it's just grip it and no more. That's my old valve spring compressor. I think it should. I should donate it to the local museum. And that's that one. I'll see if I can put a link in the description. Amazon. Right, now just to make sure these springs and collets are right in, all you do is you get a small hammer. You don't want to tap that cap. You want to tap the valve and make sure you've got that supported. Make sure you've got it supported underneath, because you don't want to be tapping that and the valve can't open. That just makes sure that the collets are right in. Right, well that's basically that, ready going back on. I'm looking forward to putting this camshaft on. It was about a fiddle getting it dismantled. Just another quick shot of that before I start fitting it. It's came up well, it's looking good. I think what it was like when I stripped it. So, looking good. Right, I've got the head gasket on. That was quite tight going into the dowels, like. I've gave the cylinder a bit of lubrication, and I always like to keep the piston halfway down. I don't like the piston on top dead centre, just in case there's any valves open or anything like that. Again, that probably wouldn't happen with this light, but it's just a habit you get into. Right, so it's a case of putting that onto there. Right, just getting all the bolts sorted out for the head back on. I had these through the ultrasonic cleaner as well. Excuse the mess of the table. Right, so that's how I do it all the time. Right, so when I take them off, I just chuck them all in one box. Yeah. Right, well, to start with, there's 14 bolts. Hold that. If you want to call that the rocker cover. And that's them there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and it's 14. I should have took the nuts off for the exhaust. Cylinder head nuts. Not really sure where that goes. Brackets, bits and pieces. That goes through that as well, I'm sure. Right. Let's see if I can get this back together.